Okay, hello, this is Crimson Storm Surge, and today we are going to be highlighting some underused Pokemon. Because, the Scarlet Violet DLC comes out tomorrow, so I thought today let's highlight some Pokemon that everybody on Earth has completely forgotten exist, and try them out in some online battles. Now, Stonishner is a Pokemon that's actually pretty strong. Um, and that I think looks really cool. Yet just everybody on Earth seems to completely forget this Pokemon exists, me included. Despite thinking that it is a really cool looking, weird Pokemon. Its ability certainly is pretty damn decent, so like, did I go into this with any strategy whatsoever? No. Do I care? Honestly, no. Not at all. And you even realize Petal Blizzard, like, attacked your own teammate? At all? Don't know how I never knew that, I just didn't. I mean, a Malona actually has Regenerator, which is a really good ability. Yet it still just seems to be like one of the most forgotten Pokemon on Earth. Which is kind of such a shame, honestly. And like Vespiquen has really cool moves with like the defense and the attack order. Because what does it actually do again? Like, because these are cool attacks. I'm like, yeah, it'd be hard pressed to tell me they're not. I've always liked Vespiquen, but Vespiquen just seems to be one of those Pokemon that just kind of exists. Like, it never seems to see, like, that much play, but it's not, like, complete trash either. It's just, like, as I said, it exists kind of thing, you know? Like, this is what I get for entering, like, a completely untrained team of level 50 Pokemon. Okay, so I've just put Tornadus into this team. Because the main issue is because they're like so low leveled, the speed stat is garbage. They haven't increased any of this, they haven't done any like training, anything with these Pokemon. Uh so I'm gonna use Tornadus, so I can set up Tailwind. And then see if I can actually show what these Pokemon can do a little bit, but Stonishner's ability is great. Same with Electros, which is an electric Pokemon with Levitate. But because of that, I feel far more people should use it than do. Cacturn, there's nothing really like insane about them that people are forgetting. They just, I think they're a cool Pokemon, and everybody just forgets they exist. Mostly because they're not very good. Like, I will perfectly admit that they're not a great Pokemon. But I still like them, and I still think they're a cool Pokemon. Now, before you ask what the hell these hodgepodgey items are, I just wanted to give the Pokemon something. So I just randomly picked items to give them. Because Stonjourner's ability, as far as I'm aware, increases the attack of all other Pokemon on the field. I mean, on, like, your side of the field, not, like, did the Swords of Ruin. Oh wait, what the hell? It hit me with Icicle Crash immediately? Okay, I was not expecting it to... Okay, pretty much nothing outspeeds my Tornadus, so I was not expecting that to outspeed me at all. I really, really wasn't. So, that low-key sucks. Not gonna lie, that low-key sucks. Like, Vespiquen is just gonna straight die again, because its defense is terrible. Why is it not super effective on, the Sussy Among Us Pokemon? Because it should be, right? Like, because he's probably gonna Icicle Crash Vespiquen, which is gonna kill it anyway. And there's a lot of other Pokemon that I feel don't get enough love, because, like, for instance, in the DLC, Mightyana's coming back, which is a Pokemon that has, like, Intimidate, and should be a much... Wait, that can flinch? Since when? Since when the hell can that flinch? I did not know that could flinch, that sucks. But, yeah, but, like, Mightyana's cool, and again, Poliwrath, because Politoed is, like, so much better, everybody just does not use Poliwrath. And honestly, again, that's a bad thing. More people should use Poliwrath, because again, Poliwrath? Cool Pokemon. Okay, Stonjourner actually be kinda doing good for me right now. Like, unironically, Stonjourner actually doing well. Okay, I might unironically start using Stonjourner, because it's actually a good Pokemon. Like, seriously and unironically, like, I can't even use Amalona, because it has Regenerator, but it just does nothing, because I can't, you know, switch it out. I do agree with everybody that says there should be an evolution of Luvdisc, though, because it looks like a Luvdisc. I mean, this always goes first, but it sucks. Okay, I do not remember Brian having that, like, secondary effect. Probably always has done, and I'm just an idiot, but I do not remember it having... Like, your boy probably be wondering what the goddamn hell this team is that I'm using. Because it is a weird team. Because this is the thing about legendaries being usable in, like, the competitive format. I really wish they weren't, because it means that all basically non-legendary Pokemon just get completely forgotten. Like, I should have used Brian. The reason I didn't is just because Water Pulse has the chance of confusion. But, like, I should have just used it. But because legendary Pokemon are usable, I feel like people then don't use strats that they otherwise would do, because they just, like, so focused on wanting to spam use the legendary Pokemon. Also, obviously, like, Bruxish. Like, I feel I have to bring up Bruxish, which is the basically most forgotten Pokemon of all time, which is actually, like, moveset and ability and stuff wise, not even a bad Pokemon. I was going to use Bruxish in this video, but my Bruxish is literally level 20, and I could not be bothered to train it up for the sake of just doing a silly meme video. So I didn't. I mean, ignoring the fact that they killed one of their own Pokemon, we did take out 2 of their Pokemon. So this is the best we've done thus far, honestly. But now I'm just gonna do like one more battle and just lose all my rank points. But it's fine, because then I can just resort to spam using legendary Pokemon and get all my rank points back, so I kind of care that I'm gonna rank down for doing this video, but I also kinda don't care. But actually, before we continue doing this, let me just go into my boxes real quick and just like flaunt all the Pokemon that I have. Real quick. Also, like, Billibolt, again, has a good ability and, like, reasonably decent, like, moves. It's just, not really got great stats. Like, it doesn't have, like, great anything, but it doesn't have bad anything either. It's just, like, mid. Like, Billibolt is just the definition of mid. Also, Bandit, which I swear people used to use this Pokemon, like, loads. What happened? Seriously, where did this Pokemon go? I swear everybody used this thing at one point, and now nobody uses it. So if somebody could please tell me where that thing went. Also, Reveroom. Reveroom is like a Pokemon that honestly I want to use more, and I keep meaning to. Because Reveroom is a cool Pokemon. Wait, it has an ability with Sandstorms. Why am I using the... Wait, it doesn't take damage from Sandstorms anyway. It's a steel type. Lol. But again, really cool design for Pokemon. Cool moves. And again, just nobody uses this thing. And also like Berserker, Bombardier. Like, again, cool new Pokemon that, again, just nobody seems to use. Then I mean, there is like the Pokemon, like obviously Sunflora, that I think everybody thinks deserves to get an evolution, and I do agree. I think it would be used a lot more if it did. Then there's obviously other like useless Pokemon like Hypno, like Seviper and Zangoose. I really wish they got evolutions. Because these things are really cool. Like, I love both of these Pokemon, like, tons. But they are actual garbage. Wait, can you use Shedtail in this game? No. I don't think you can. But still, like, nobody uses them because they suck. Because they're like, first stage Pokemon. So therefore nobody uses them. But I really wish they weren't first stage Pokemon, and then I feel that, they'd actually, like, their evolved forms would actually be used because they're cool Pokemon that are also, like, reasonably decently strong. Also, ignore the fact that I own, like, 50 Gimmighoulds. The only reason I own so many Gimmighoulds is, because I think I just initially thought you had to catch them all, and then I realized you didn't. Okay, yes, I know I have just bunged Landorus T in this. Also, if you haven't watched my haha funny Landorus T video, please go watch it. Because it has a funny song. Hey, okay, so let's just try the strategy we actually I don't want to do that. I'm actually just gonna try something that I don't think is going to work. But if it does, it will be funny and it will be cool. But I'm pretty sure it won't. Now, because here's a thing about an underused item. The red card switches out whoever hits the holder. And I always think people should use that item on like poison, or I mean on like toxic spike setters and what's the other thing I'm trying to say? And on like spike setters, because it obviously switches the Pokemon out of battle and then forces them to be hit by the thing that you don't want them to get hit. You don't want to get hit by. Okay, fake out, Cold Hariyama, cringe. Okay, you turn on my... Oh, wait, what the hell? That just insta-killed? Okay, yeah, my plan is not going to work then. Simple truth. My plan will not work. Oh, will it? No, it won't, but... So what I was going to try and do is I was going to try and intimidate Spikes, then get them, like, switched out and then try and use Stonjourner. But, because it could still switch in Stonjourner, but it's just going to die to Among Us. To Among Us. So, not worth it. Like, I should go Tailwind here, but also I kind of want to kill the frickin', the frickin' Among Us. So, I feel like I'm gonna regret not setting Tailwind. I'm just gonna set Tailwind and be done with it. And then it's set. Because once it's... Also, I was kinda gonna try and beat out Terror Among Us, because they're gonna Water Terror. Because they always Water Terror. Yep, Water Terror. Because, like, Among Us never doesn't Water Terror. It's also probably just going to Terror Blast my ass right now. Okay, it actually didn't. It used Rage Powder, which... Okay, the choice to use Tailwind was actually a greatly better idea than I initially thought it was going to be. I do keep meaning to change Landorus's Terra type, and just not doing so because I don't have enough Terra Shards. The minigame, I don't know what I thought was going to happen there. The minigame in the DLC will give you Terra Shards, so that's going to be amazing. Because then you can just use that to farm them and also farm the things that increase the Pokemon's IVs and EVs. So that minigame in the DLC is going to be unironically, like, godly good. Issue is here, I can't really Earthquake anymore. Okay, that's only not very... Really? Okay, I'm just gonna Rock Slide, and, I guess I could actually just double Rock Slide. It's like the stupidest thing ever, but I'm just going to do it anyway. Like, there's no reason to double Rock Slide whatsoever. I'm just going to, because... Oh, they really switched in Palella, but when I'm trying to double Rock Slide, lol. That was a very bad idea. He just got hit by double Rock Slide and just died in like 2 seconds. That was just really funny. Also, because Rock Slide has a ton of flinch. If I just double spam Rock Slide, it just doubles my chance of getting a flinch. Okay, them using, I am gonna do this to try and get the flinch here. Then, I don't know what we, actually I'm gonna use Outrage. Which seems like a weird choice, but I'm going to do it anyway. Okay, yeah, Landorus is just dead in like 5 seconds. Okay, how fast is Urshifu? I have Tailwind. Urshifu is just godly fast in this game for no understandable reason. No, but seriously, why is Urshifu so fast in this game? Because I don't know. I really do not understand why Urshifu is so fast in this game. Because he shouldn't be. There is no way Urshifu should be this fast. It's like, thing is, Tornadus, even with Tailwind, is probably not going to outspeed freaking Urshifu. Because it is just stupidly fast. For no reason at all. Oh, they can just Rage Powder, though. Which they're probably going to do, to be honest. Like, sure, I mean, like, I might as well just use my Terra, because, like, why the hell not? I mean, I'm using it on, like, a 60 HP Tornadus that is just going to die in one hit, but so be it. Like, honestly, so be it, I don't care. People, yeah, I was like, there's no shit they don't Rage Powder me. Like, absolutely no way they don't Rage Powder. It's kind of why I did this, just to guarantee the Among Us dies. Like, also, because they've used this Pokemon, I fought this Pokemon twice in this video now. That means I'm gonna have to shove the, as many Among Us meme, like, things as I humanly can in this video now, which sucks. Obviously, Urshifu now outspeeds Stonjourner, and he knows it, which is why he attacked Tornadus. But, like, as I said, do I think half the Pokemon I've said are bad in this video, you know, are bad? No. Okay, the fact I didn't get Paralysis twice is just actually cringe. You know what, though? Isn't there a Pokemon that's ability increases the likelihood of, like, certain attacks hitting their secondary effects, right? That's a thing, isn't it? There's a Pokemon that has that ability, right? Because if it works on teammate Pokemon, pairing that thing with Stonjourner would unironically be, like, a good plan, because then you could just go for Body Slam, go for Rock Slide, keep getting the flinch and paralysis, while also powering up the Pokemon you pair with it. But I don't know if that's a thing, because I can't for the life of me remember what that ability is. And I don't think that it works on allied Pokemon, unfortunately. Is there an item that does that? There might be an item, actually. Yeah, if there's an item that does that, again, that's... You know what, after this video, I'm actually going to train up Stonjourner and generally, unironically, use Stonjourner because I actually do think it has very good potential for being a good Pokemon. What's it at this raid den, just out of curiosity? Blissey, I don't care. Okay, that is going to conclude the video. I will be doing a load of very silly videos when the DLC comes out, because Dripplin has funny ability and funny attack, so we will use Dripplin's funny for funny video that should be double funny. So stay tuned for funny Dripplin video where you can just wait, he goes dizzy. How have I never noticed this? Why have I never done that before? That is really funny. But yeah, anyway, please like and subscribe if you're feeling dizzy as well. Bye.